backcourts in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And they're running. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's James. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's James. Following the score by Minnesota. And the shot goes down.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success.
Oh my goodness!
What a dunk. Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. To the paint. Here's Reeves. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good. Edwards has got 8 points.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. It's Edwards with a drive. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Launches it. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 12.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. And here's Doncic. Hachimura sets a screen from behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Finney-Smith checked in for Hachimura. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. James outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Edwards against Reeves. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started. Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in for Reeves. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Has to connect. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by the Lakers. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
To the middle. And that one's good. Connect.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Timberwolves have got 7 of 8 in the basket. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
James against Clark. James passes to Vincent. James, a screen on DiVincenzo. Vincent, off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Randall deciding where to go with it. They double Randall. Good D by Finney-Smith. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Three-pointer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt out there with connect, and it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops for themselves off the backboard.
Save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Vincent, still without a bucket. The layup misses.
No, sí que me la voy a pasar. Yo trabajo con una compañía o solo, independiente.
Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Sí, pero
Man, he's on
una
fire.
compañía o
Playing
independiente.
patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Fires from 14. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Minon's checked in for Miller. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for Vincent. Here's Reeves. It's good. Off the glass.
Yeah.
Reeves has got 10 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Finney-Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Que le llamo a una gente sin querer le llamo a él. Y él me llamó por como de paz. Así fue de segundo fue. Me llamó para atrás.
¿Él tiene el teléfono celular?
Sí. O sea, de WhatsApp obviamente. Y él me llamó fue, pero fue de volar.
And he makes a first. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked
Me
in.
llamó como 2 veces y no se lo pude coger porque estaba ocupado. Él era con otra gente que estaba.
Both good from the line that time.
Está todo bien, tú sabes. Sobrevivieron.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's
Pero
Edwards.
estamos ahí.
Getting it done inside.
No se dio nada
Edwards.
todavía.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Lakers trail by 7. Reeves, the pass to James. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with another miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is
Total.
another form of rim protection,
Dejaron claro
and
que
Brian,
son
while some
usados,
have
que
labeled
van a
them
quedar
dangerous and
claro.
called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain
Entonces
a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good
pasan
point,
verdaderamente
Alan.
lo que vale este
I think he
trago
wants
así.
that one back. I mean, he knows he's
Bueno,
capable of better.
Fires at the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right
Mira,
in.
yo te voy a explicar.
Edwards has
A
got
yo
30.
ve 200 pesos. Yo tenía
Even in the
antes
mid-range, he makes
pero para ver, yo ve
And
200
Nikhil
pesos. Yo tenía
Alexander
que
Walker has built a
trabajar
roll
poquito
around
también.
defense and activity.
Además, con
Coach.
ese rollo que tengo, yo pagué 200 pesos sin día libre más. Yo pago 170 pesos, 170, un abuso.
But still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Sí, era de como de 3 a la derecha.
Here's Finney Smith, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his
No, ni a
efforts
30.
well rewarded right there.
No, ni a 30 se llegaba esa vez. Pero si yo llegaba a 30 horas en la semana, ya no me saldría que sea 300 y algo, 305, 340, 350 y así, ni a 30 horas llegaba en la semana.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for lineup. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Sí, yo no llegaba ni a 20 horas.
He gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this
Y a
game.
veces si aparecía un turno en la tarde, tú lo cogías. Eso era un mal día que aparecía algo en la tarde. Sí, yo una vez trabajé en la tarde y nunca lo volví a hacer. Un abuso, chacho.
He misses the free throw. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. It's all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Vanderbilt finds Hachimura. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt.
No, pero para nada, te estoy diciendo que para yo 200 pesos, yo tenía que agarrar los mis fines de semana, yo tenía que agarrar, perdón, los días libres, yo tenía que agarrar turno, esos días para yo ver 200 pesos, oye, 200 pesos, para yo ver.
And that one hits the back iron.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Vanderbilt against Randall. Over Vanderbilt. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by Conley.
Claro,
Randall's
pero
got
lleva
5 points.
los únicos que hacen todas esas horas y tienen que estar en 40 son los managers. Después todo el mundo está por debajo,
From the
todo
arc.
el mundo por ahí.
On target from range.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking.
Tú
Gets a
sabes
good
que
look
yo
and
cogí en
trusts his
ese
shot
momento que
to
estaba
knock
tareado,
down the three.
que necesitaba trabajar, pero
Here's Randall. That one's good for 2. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, pretty lefty shot by Randall. I just love a good teardrop.
About 7 seconds separating the shot game clock. James right side. To the inside. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Eso saca así de una vez. Sabes que yo no pensaba ella lo sacó y ya lo tiene. Ella tiene un carro, ella tiene una guagua que
It's
compró.
rebounded by Los Angeles.
No lo usaba todavía por eso. Nueva que la compró.
Inside. DiVincenzo with the steal. 1 second left. No good that time. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word.
¿Tú sabes el restaurante Olive Garden? ¿Tú lo conoces?
Sí.
Esa gente me ha entrevistado ya como 4 veces. Pero no, sí, no el mismo restaurante, sino en diferentes locaciones, en diferentes lados.
¿Y qué tú dijiste que quería hacer?
Lavar platos. La cocina, lavar platos. Y la última entrevista fue la semana pasada, fue y nada. El manager me explicó que no, yo coño, y que no me lo dan, porque coño, el manager me explicó que verdaderamente no están necesitando, que ahora mismo que la vaina está floja y que no están necesitando, que si me hubieran dado, yo hubiera comenzado ese mismo día. Que no es algo de que un trabajito, ese trabajo que es un trabajo que nada más part-time, que nada más es el de 3 días, nada más. Yo digo, no importa, yo lo cojo. No tengo que ver si me lo dan, yo lo cojo. Yo sí con que yo me esté buscando, aunque sea 2 pesos, yo lo hago y ahí me muero. Dijeron que en septiembre que van a empezar a coger gente, verdaderamente necesita gente, pero que en este momento
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Yo he aplicado por todito, la mayoría, todito lo que están en el medio de ataque. Pues yo fui a uno, ¿cómo que me llamaba? Yo creo que no me llamaba.
Minnesota leading by 3. And set to 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And that's the group to Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yo fui a uno que estaba media hora, yo fui a uno que estaba cerca de
Lakers
grande,
trail by
fui a
5.
uno que estaba a toda la entrevista.
Pass to Reeves.
A todita
Fires from deep.
en el estado.
That one
Por todos
falls.
lados.
Great setup by
Y
Doncic.
ya por ahora yo
Doncic
no
has
voy a
got
aplicar
4 assists in the game.
más para adelante, si no ha conseguido,
better
vuelve y
than
lo hace.
Doncic. He's got good
Yo
instincts for
me
when
siento
and where to send the ball.
Well, that's taken full
Ahí
advantage
me
of the
cuando yo estaba ahí, cuando yo estaba
defense probably willing to give him that one, but I
empezando mi
like these
entrevista, esperando que
capitalizing
me
on it.
atendieran para
Shot is
cuando estaba
good by
sentado
Reeves.
entre una tipa ahí.
Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away.
Todo
That's going to collapse the
lado.
defense
Yo le estaba
and
preguntando
create
a
other
Juan que estaba
opportunities.
Here's Edwards.
ya que tienen
And
construcción
a
ahí
foul
tampoco.
called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength is this. I was never once
Mi
accused of
primer medio trabajo
overpassing.
fue ese, fue ayer.
The black hole.
Eso mismo,
That is Stan Van Gundy.
recogiendo baño, iba 150 al día.
Y tirándome los zapatones, asegurando que
No good on the second free throw.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. James with the block. They retain possession. Edwards can't hit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 37.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Hachimura outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
El trabajo en donde te cogen rápido, yo sé en esos sitios, así como Llanos y los de en esos sitios. Y sí, estoy aplicando apliqué ahorita para estar, apliqué 2 veces. No puedo pisar, porque si no, no pisar.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Tú coges lo que venga
Claro.
y hasta tu licencia, loco. Cuando tú tengas tu licencia, ahí
Se va a hacer más fácil. Yo sé.
Pass to Hayes.
amplía un poquito.
There's the drive.
Ah,
That one goes in. Hayes has got his first basket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Minnesota in the lead. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
oh, sí,
Sometimes
sí.
the action
Pero
speeds up on you a
pero
little
que.
too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Ah, sí, también, también. Sí, también
it's
está
Los Angeles now.
Amazon Flex también.
Down low for the
También
tie.
está
And he lays it in. Hayes has got his second basket on the night.
Assertive move. You can
Sí,
tell
sí.
the game's heating up a
También
bit.
está Amazon Flex. O sea,
There's Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
eso,
And so it's
¿cómo se
Doncic
llama
with it.
eso?
He brings it up for the Lakers.
Eso lo mimito, eso lo mimito, pero tú vas a ser el líder con tu
In
propio
the
caso.
paint, Luka.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 39.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Doncic against Conley. The three is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got his fourth rebound in this one. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.